Alright, I'm not even gonna bore y'all with the intro. You already read the title, you already saw the thumbnail. Let's just hop straight into it. One thing before we do get started though, is that the idea for this video came from this one guy named Mythic GT. Link to his channel in the description. He has a video on this, and if you want more information about this, because I'm just not gonna go over most of the stuff, then go check out his channel. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, and you've been living under a rock recently, K9 has been gone for about 6 months now. And during these past 6 months, everybody's been wondering, where is K9? Well, I think we finally found out where he is. So now you may be asking, where is he? Well, it's from this channel called Gorilla Tag Countdown. Now at first glance, Gorilla Tag Countdown doesn't seem like anything special. I mean, all they do is just post videos with background music counting down from 100. But if you take a deeper look, it actually becomes something like an ARG. The reason why I'm saying this is because in every 10 videos, there's a video where it has little bits of lore sprinkled in between scenes. Now, if you want more in-depth explanations of each video, I suggest going to Mythical's channel and watching his video on this, because I'm not going to cover that. Instead, what I'm going to be doing is making theories. Game theories. And basically the 3 theories that I've came up with, I like to call the shadow theory, the cycle theory, and the skull theory. Now, what are the shadow theory, the cycle theory, and the skull theory? Well, let's start off with the shadow theory. Now, on video 40 of Gorilla Tag Countdown, near the middle of it, it shows a thing in a different language, but right before it, it says, "I am the shadow." And if you translate that other language, it translates to 9-1 isn't real, which is where this theory stems from. Basically, a recurring character throughout the videos is a character named 9-1, and 9-1 is theorized to be K9. Now, in that other language, it said 9-1 isn't real, which leads me to believe, with the other piece of evidence being the shadow, I think that 9-1 is the quote-unquote shadow of K9. And we get even more confirmation of this in episode 30 of Gorilla Tag Countdown. Basically, if you pause at the right moment, right at the end of the video, whenever it shows the Gorilla Tag Countdown logo, you will see a thing that says, "Everyone has a shadow," which leads into the point that I've already made. And just as I was making this video, I realized something. At day 50 of Gorilla Tag Countdown, it shows a shadow beneath the blue character. I'll get into who the blue character is in a little bit, but this shows that everybody has a shadow, including K9. And K9's shadow is 9-1. Well, that was it for the shadow theory, so let's go to hop into the cycle theory. Now, from where the cycle theory stems from, it stems from day 30, whenever they zoom in on the Black Gorilla's hand. And when they do zoom in on the Black Gorilla's hand, it shows a cycle. Now, they were most likely reading off lyrics from the song, because it's Japanese and they had to read off the lyrics. But the cycle is kinda weird. Basically, the cycle goes from 9-1 to the skull to the Black Gorilla. Now, with the Black Gorilla being theorized to be the fans, which I theorize the skull to be the death of K9's channel, which I'll get into more depth during the skull theory, it leaves us with a pretty interesting cycle. So I think this is representing how K9 left his channel died, the fans got mad at him, and now he's going to come back to his channel. Okay, so that's it for the cycle theory. So let's move on to the final theory that I have, the skull theory. So throughout the episodes of Gorilla Tag Countdown, there's been one thing represented over and over again. That thing is the skull. I've came to the conclusion that I think that the skull represents the death of K9's channel. We get even more confirmation of this whenever we head back to episode 80. After Blue killed Green, Blue was looking at the skull as if it was Green who he killed. Now, as Mythic explained in his video, Green is most likely representing K9's channel, Blue is most likely representing K9's old self, and Pink is most likely representing K9's new self. So since Blue killed Green, it's representing how K9's old self killed his channel by leaving, and now looks back with regret onto his channel, because he looked back at that skull, which is going to be representing his dead channel, with regret. There's also one final thing that I want to talk about. So basically, at the end of episode 80, there is a fish that has the number 85 on it. And if we go back to episode 85, right at the end, you can hear K9's song. You know, this one. Which is another reason why this is K9. Anyway, guys, hope you guys liked the video, and peace.